Tradeview markets, also one of the coaches at TradeGateHub. As we look at the Tradeview market site tonight, this afternoon, a couple of things about TGH for those new. Red YouTube button. Besides being free, and it's been some time for a decade, it's not going to change anytime soon. You click the red YouTube icon, where you'll see Coach and I do a couple of videos a day. Probably gaining 1,000 subscribers, if you will, every 6 months, almost 2,000 videos, 1,600 videos to be exact. As you can see by the numbers here, Coach leads by example, garnering 700-800 views a day. I, Power Hour, doing 3 p.m. Eastern, put the money to work. But getting back to TGH, what we do is upgrades, downgrades, Wall Street Research, Goldman, anything from sentiment to, my universe. Doesn't mean it's the only universe, because it's definitely not, but one of the things you're not going to be worried about in TradeGateHub, or at least here, is what to do and where to go. The best thing about being professional in trading with other like traders, for example, Dale, is, there's no ego, and we know that. So, when one's doing well and one's doing the other, one takes the stage, not to say there's nothing, no, nobody's trying to push each other out of life, but it's hard as it is. And with that being said, it's been a nice week so far. This being Thursday, and capped off by today, Coach. I thought that, listen, this is my screen. All right. There's no red across the board. You still have Meta up 82. Microsoft, yes, it did fade from the 535. It's still up here. Western Digital, by the way, which was one of my trades, but okay, oil's a week. Okay, you're giving away some money in the fins. Software is still good. Uber, great call, Coach, again. Probably rallied short. Airlines, General Motors. So there's still what I believe was still rotation, but the S&P did pull back. Bravo, Coach. By the way, VFC, another one. We want to talk about rentals. Stocks like VFC. You know VFC yesterday? It was. Fact. It's rated there too. VFC yesterday was 17 after earnings. Short squeeze. I alerted it. Was worth the risk to reward, kind of like a Western Ditch. Didn't kill it. Was in it. Stock was 18. 12. You're never going to get that money back. This got to be this thing's got to go, the VFC retailer. This has got to go private. It's had its shot. Oh my God. I hope it goes back up. But the other ones, like an AEO, they hold moving averages. Kohl's is self-explanatory. Kohl's was $21. That's not cut in half in about 8 trading days. The bad thing about that, it's going to be like that for a while. You're not going to see that thing shoot up like that. And I like trading these things. Next. I'm going to show, what I'm going to do? I'm going to be mature here. I'll also show my screen. But let's look at some other stocks that have been selling off or having earnings. Anything from APLD was top 10 in calls. What did GLW do? GLW still. Roblox was up 28. I covered it 146. I did short it. I'll show you. I think I shorted 400 shares. Hold on. Roblox executions. I sold short how many? 400, probably what? 147. Made $4 in it. If I was short, if I was short, it was against me. I'd let it go 10 against me, but I made $4 on the short side. A piker. Quick money though. You know what? It's big because these. Look at this thing. I'm not so excited to make this type of money. But you know what? Yet again, I'm buying CNC all the way on the dead bottom. Look at this thing. I'm pounding CSC all day today. And by the way, I am long UNH. I have a stop in on UNH. I pick my nose. CNC first day on. UNG. Speaking of UNG. UNH. No. This is I can't believe it's not making a new low. I don't know why I'm in it. I know why I'm in it because it's in CNC. Music Factory. Jay Norm, hope you feel better. Getting back to TradeGateHub. Earnings night tonight. All right. So listen, let me finish with the first thing that I was saying. That's stock selection, what stocks work. Okay. Let's look at I told it, go to Power Hour yesterday. Colgate. Not a barn burner. CL's the symbol. I said on Power Hour last night, if you flip that chart upside down, it was a I don't know, nuclear stock. It'd be a lock. Colgate, Procter and Gamble. Let's stick with this theme. Whirlpool. Didn't even have to look. Wouldn't even think about it. I hope it goes up for America. I hope it bounces $10. Let it bounce. ALGN. ALGN. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, tomorrow's Friday. This is the one. It's a 129 here. They're gonna squeeze this bastard a little bit. Trust me. ALGN 4 days ago was 209, 129. Baxter, I sold it. I tried to bottom fish Baxter. I'm getting the hell out of it. Got no range. Bristol Myers bounced properly. Bristol Myers, like I said, pulled the Merck. Merck got flushed and bounced. Bristol Myers, 43 to 45 and a half. It's not a lot, but if you're a boomer Generation Xer, it's more than just a trade. Merck, again, what happened here? Oof, Merck. What the hell? Look at this thing. My mental, the real money is short this thing, man. It had every freaking chance. And you winners like Microsoft and a lot of people holding nice stocks that have good runs. A lot of the financials, they'll sell it. All right, they'll Merck. Okay, I'm sorry I have to sell it. But it's not like it's a bloodbath and people are reluctant to sell their portfolio. You sell winners, you have a loser. This is one of them. ARM. Stairs up, elevated now. Holds a 200-day watch. The stock taking calls, by the way. This might work, PBI. Something's up here. Although it's holding the 50-day on volume, but it's pulling back on volume. It's taking calls. Don't kill the messenger. CVS. Lock. It's got healthcare in it. I'm shorting it. I shorted 66, I believe. There I am right there. Hold on. CVS, I'm shorting 65.80. I still have some, that's why. I'm short. It's talking. AMSC. Semiconductor. Why not? Bravo. You excited shot today, right? Bigger size, fewer positions. This CPOP. Oh, now I see what they're doing. Oh, look at CPOP. I know this thing. I know it. Back when I was a penny stock trader, I'm being facetious. It's a China stock that I know. Take open it 100. Huh? AMD was I shorted AMD. AMD was a good short. This AMD topped. This is a bad close for the stock. This is NVO. Another one. Oh, thank God I'm not bobbing fishing this NVO. That's what, by the way, NVO, that's what happens when you're one trick pony. When that pony breaks, I shouldn't say that. When that pony doesn't do well, NVO. This is the best of breed, man. And you know what? This was a good, solid. Look at this thing, steady gainer. What a shame. For years, just a steady, good growth, and boom. I don't like that. It's scary. I don't have to like it. I'm programmed not to care. Believe me, I'm a freaking emotional dude. Outside of the screens. Thanks, Jim. Look at this. BE has earnings. I had a good short in that. I faded it like a trade. Listen. I started as a day trader. It is what it is. I'm not gonna freaking apologize for it. I'm a producer in that type of style. Net, clack. LRCX got hit. It's a difficult stock, that Terra and I. I like that stock too. What a symbol, TER. TER. Oh, how about this one? SFM, Scott's Fresh Market. Oh, hold on. Let's finish. Apple, no opinion. Apple, everybody thinks this thing's a greater. I can't tell you how many people are bearish on this. And I'm not the type of people that you want to fade bearish. Amazon, no opinion. Coin, no opinion. Reddit, no freaking opinion. Net, if you're wrong in net, it's over. The good thing is the VIX is popping a little bit, so if you're wrong, you get a little bit more forgiveness. You have to think that way. I'm going to be wrong sometimes. Exxon in the morning. Chevron. Myrna, could care less. So what's in the morning? Colgate, speaking of Colgate. It is what it is. Exxon and Chevron. I know Exxon. I know Exxon. I'm the only one that's looking at this thing, Exxon and Chevron. Believe me. Crude is more powerful than the entity at this point. Good morning. I don't have to concentrate around lunch. You know what? I'll tell you. It's RKT's after the close. Everybody, the short report. Everybody loves this thing long. Even the shorts, Citron loves it long. Insider buying, a lot of a lot of short interest. It is. See this? Zillow. Not that it matters. RKT. I don't, it's something as earnings. And then I short in that BE. Okay, but you know what I like now? Urban. What's going to look on now? Watch. If you don't want to be Urban Outfitters, that's something that's going down. That's not a bet. That is not a better trades. I should be more responsible in this. How about NCLH? I got out of this one a little bit too early there, Mike V. But that was me shorting NCLH for those all the year. Red arrows, 2650, all this area, 20. Look, right here's the number. And I wanted to cover it 2530. But you know what? The short CCL was the short. If our see this RCL, best of breed, if you will, right into the NCLH short squeeze. RCL, I think this, and I look at American. CCL, I think this thing, the 30 strike price, I think this thing might be feeling a little bit toppy. I'm not going to lie to you. It's RCL though. AMD. Hood had earnings. CFLT. Confluent. You know why this thing's getting so hit? So it's all SaaS software to a degree. Because everybody loved the sector so much, they destroyed it. I thought about buying it. I said, you know what? I don't do that anymore. I do it. I bet this one. Jeff, I'm going to bring it up because if you're getting your gallbladder out or you're on pain medication, there's the symbol right there, United Parcel Services. As American as George Washington and apple pie. You can put it in the Colgate category. You put it in the Procter and Gamble category. Shame. Carvana. Here's the fade. All right, bravo to the people that faded the gap open. I swear, I hope it goes down another 20. Just wasn't for me. Carvana 407 does have a what? So it's a 15. It's a $22 range. Big is the IPO. All the wise guys like me are smarter are going to be watching to buy this fig. Goldman gave you this. I haven't seen it yet today. Fact. Goldman says short shack. I had short shack for 131. Yeah. That shack show right here. They tried to squeeze me. I only have, pardon me a little bit. This shack. Range, price action. Think hamburgers. Camping World work. This one is actually taking calls. Yeti. They make what thermoses and stuff, don't they? Camping equipment, but yet Camping World is doing the opposite. But Yeti, which is sold in Camping World, is taking calls. It is decent calls. Probably because someone shorted and they know they're going to get their face ripped off. Fig. People are going to put this is what they're going to let things settle, especially where you have Apple and everything. A fig's the one that they're going to be trading. London Club. Oh, how about Hog yesterday? Took all the freaking pain in that one. If you saw Power Hour, David's. How about Lending Club? My price was 16 on average. All right. The worst, the least. It is. You know, this was, for those of you who follow TradeGateHub, the fact that I sold a lot of Olin at 22.5 is a miracle. Thank God I sold that. Oh, speaking of Jeff, if it's 240, 242, I'm in. 248. I got the price. Don't worry about me. I'm watching it. C-Pop, the first floater I mentioned, still going. The top of the bull market is when the small stock is going up the most. Okay, I get it. Amazon, Chevron, Apple. It's a great idea on Lucid. You hold that until hold that until Thanksgiving, Lucid, you get that price. It's like building a house. You know what I mean? Instead of being you flip a house. You show up every day and you work on that project, that house. That should be Lucid. After 3 months, you flip it. That's what Lucid does. You don't care about anything else. Keurig Dr. Pepper. Shorted. I'm not kidding. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? When was the last time you had a Dr. Pepper? I happen to like Dr. Pepper, but I gave up soda. Yet another vice I gave up. I'm actually another drug taker, to be honest with you. A little cannabis here and there, I'm not going to lie. We're already seeing some digestion in the market as a whole. All right, RSY. Beautiful. Bears want it and Bulls want it. That's the only bad part. Everybody wants it, the pullback, both Bulls and Bears. But, I feel like it's one of those situations where everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face type of thing. Kind of like me and QS. So Bulls won. Well, Fubo gave it up. No, no, no. It's over for me. I can't buy Fubo here. I just can't do it. I traded poorly. The opposite of what happened in Fubo is what I did. And all I had to do was buy it right here at this gap when I started taking calls, the gap, 346, right here. Started taking calls right here. 352 to 434. I can trade size. Can't do it here. I'm taking the wrong type of calls today. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't say it often. I think the VIX is important today. I really do. If this VXX is the symbol, at least I trade, closes above 42.40, and believe me, it's 41.98, 42.40 at 3 o'clock and change Eastern would be a nice move. You might have some edge on the short side, especially with maybe you don't even need it. The VIX is popping. You're having a lot of stocks with huge ranges, especially with stocks that are coming out tonight. That we have an important economic number tomorrow. To which coach would argue with me, actually wouldn't argue with me. I'm not really, I don't really care. But it's a reason to lighten up and not be too cavalier and keep the proverbial, yes, I'm going to say it, powder. Keep some powder. Go watch Coach's video. You want to know how to trade the market on the whole? Watch the videos. It's a reason. I'm going to watch it. AMSC, bravo. I know you liked it. You know what, Jane Norm? One of the first stocks you ever brought up in the room was that American Semiconductor. And how could you not like American Semiconductor as a symbol with the words American and semiconductor in it? We need Figman to be an outlier. He's right about this thing. Reddit, 12% move. I'll be in every percent. Riot, 6% move. Oh no, that's bearish. Watch. That's bearish for the sector. I know, Helena, never mind. Calling the top without telling me it's a top. Oh, Nelly. Oh man, Mrs. Meisler, short. I mean, she's asking about the AI stocks. That's bad. And you know what? Helene Meisler. Oh, this is not her. This is her, but she has a gazillion followers. She went to Substack. Whatever that thing's called. Needless to say, multiple guests of ours on TradeGateHub, thanks to Coach. Certainly not me. Just like CoreWeave and CRCL, now Fig is the barometer for speculation. That and apparently CPOP. Bloom Energy, 10% move. I'll be in freaking percent of that too. Getting pumped up. All right. End of the month. I don't know what you call it, window dressing. You know, maybe some guys are buying a little bit of Microsoft on a dip here and they want it on the books. Maybe it pops like $2, $3, $4 tomorrow, and that's it. But you know what I mean. RKT. I don't trust it. RKT's coming with calls. I'm not doing it. F here. Okay, let's go to the charts. Let's go to the screen, if you will. Am I up in anything? UNH. That fucking thing. DVS. UNH. Did I sell it? I have a stop in, I think. I actually, believe it or not, I have a stop in a stock. That's rare. A $250 stock with a lawsuit pending and accounting fraud. You have to. As a matter of fact, it's over. NVO. Completely breaking down again. What happened to this thing? Look at this thing. What a shame. What a shame. Roblox. Where is that thing? At the low. Lost $8,000 today. I lost $8,000. It's not a good situation. QS. DraftKings, I had long UNH. I just took it for 1,600. No problem. We'll get him. Baxter. I just sold a bunch of it at 20, 22. I can see what's going on. Nothing. What's my chart? I'm sorry about that. My chart was up. This is selfish to have positions like this. Excel. You know what's bearish? This is bearish. Rose. Starbucks had news. Cream was touting this thing like it was the best thing that ever happened. See this? This Starbucks, this was supposed to be the turnaround. Yesterday at 98. Now it's at 89. Breaking a lot of things and bad sentiment with volume. You know what? This Bros is short. Starbucks at support. The bad close. Price down $16. Wow. Violan collapsed. ATI's down $16. That's bigger, man. That's a scar. There were scars happening. CRK. What's his name? McDooley. We rode this thing all the way up. We were giggling all the way up. All the way up. Can't do it. Can't do it. Maybe it goes 20 to me. I don't know. This might hold. An idea. Goose still heavily shorted, holding the gap, the 200-day. There are worse trades than this. Goose. I try some what? 10.5? What is this thing? 11? I'll put in a bid right this thing. I'll put in a bid right now. I'll buy freaking 4,000 Goose or I'll start it. Go 1072. Oh, you know what? It's too much. 28. 1072. Do Goose. 1062. Take ENVX, the battery maker after the close. Look at QS. I gave back 40,000 in QS. I could give back a lot more. I'm gonna get it. The hard money. It flipped a little bit. It's all right. It's not all right. The hard money. But the way I trade, quite honestly, I think I handle this type of move pretty well. On the up and the downside. Chewy's starting to show a little sign here. I was watching this Chewy. You know what I mean? This Chewy retailer held a 200-day down thing. You know what? This is going to do the same thing that Bros did. It's going to try to hold, get weak, and this is going to break that flag, and Bros has got 55 all over it. Thank you, Jalen. I know you're not alone. I get a lot of compliments off air. Uh, I do. I do. Really just trying to. Well, I don't think sincerity is my problem. I get it, man. You know what I mean? I got a bottom line is I don't know how. I'm just trying to how to articulate it best. I mean, I got a group of guys I talk to. I'm the smallest one, believe me. Guys been trading 20, 30 years. Guys that got, do a Gordon Gecko. They call up and they got a JP Morgan guy on the other line. Literally. So, I mean, I get it. I don't do, thank you. NVO. I gotta lie to them and tell them I'm not long having short MVO. I'm bidding goose. I'm bidding the goose. All right. If I'm wrong on goose, I got the 200-day. I got the gap. It's still heavily shorted. The stock has come back down back 25%. More than that. And there's the weekly. Ah, you know what? Yeah, the thing is, this is not like we're in the bull market, or whatever you may call it, where you can buy things and just let them go. Not really. This is going to get a finagle. You got to work the trade if, in fact, you want to go to it. For all of you, you should be following at least the public Jesus feed or my Twitter feed or X feed. I only follow 66 people. One of them is the public Jesus feed. If you need help on any type of scanner, let me know. My boy, Sunrise. Guy's got pull. He's got 200,000 followers. I've been talking to him for a decade on a daily basis. What's this thing moving late? USR, rare earth. Rare earth is going up. MP making a late move. Anything rare earth? METC rare earth has earnings after the close, by the way. What happened here? Something's going up with rare earth stocks. Mike V. What happened here? What do we eat? Trump rare earth. No, I'm not sure any rare earth stocks, am I? I don't think so. Well, hopefully it will help. Hopefully rare earth will help battery stocks because I'm going to buy more QS here. U.S. administration will expand price support for rare earth. The good thing it's not uranium. I can tell you short. It's American Isotopes. That's short. Came in shorted. Trust me. See, Mike V. You got to know what goes with them. METC volume pop, rare earth. And I know that because I was shorted on the top. But I made a nice trade and I held it like a bandit. But look at it now. MP, you don't want to be short MP. The one stock you don't want to be short is this. Now that still is one of the few stocks that wants to have a flagger to a higher number. I haven't done all the my God, Bud what? Look, do you see what I'm looking at here? International paper. It might not mean a lot to you, it means a lot to me. There it is. What's this one? Budweiser. Taking near the highs. I'm telling you. This is the one they're gonna go after. This is gonna do a huge print down. This fake, they're all over. I can feel all my I can feel it, I can feel them. I can feel all the rooms. Look at this thing. What time is it? 3:48. Paper, no, I'm not short this. I am short some smaller. One day doesn't make a reversal. Okay? Light holding moving averages. RKT taking calls. Into earnings. Fig. Just a chewy. Calls. Wayfair. Hog. I got a short for you. Stock's been weak for a long time. You might not know it. Get to know it. What is this thing? NB, Noble, Nio Corp Developments. Not interested. That VIX closes above that 4240. There it is. I told you it happened late. The VIX above yesterday's close. God forbid it goes above yesterday's high. The close yesterday was. You look over here. The close, top left. Oh, duh. Close 4239. Tell you read some technicals. CCL. A real man doesn't do it, huh? Does a real man short Carnival? 3 billion to buy on the close. 3 billion to buy. I'm doing it. Fuck you. You know what? Hang in there. Be a pro. Be a pro. I told you about that UAL. I told you yesterday, Power Hour, the one to break the gap was Delta. Not a barn burner. You're just cratering. I told you KDP. It's not a barn. I'm telling you, it doesn't mean a lot. This is the short. We thought we're going to do it. I don't care what it is. I have to do it out of principle. I'll put an offer out, 32.77. I'm not going to do 80,000. Okay. As the proper situations happening on, it's in the consumer cyclical situation. I'll pound it. How many do I have? I've pounded. I'll let you go. Jose, thanks for hanging in there. This is a long one. Cheers.